Yeah, so I've been sitting here doing the entire thing for myself for the last couple of minutes because I have been streaming in my world, but not in the real actual world. Hi, here we are. Uh, Everything just got messed up. Whatever. So, hello YouTube. Can't even do my intro. I don't know what I normally say. Jesus. Okay, let's do this entire thing for the third time because the first time wasn't live. The second time I kind of fucked up and answered a text message. Now, okay. Hello YouTube. Hello YouTube, it's Accurate again, back with another live streaming and type of session. Today, doing another episode of the beat reviews, right? We're gonna review some beats today. Listen to some stuff that you guys have been kind and friendly enough to send my way for me to listen to, maybe judge a little bit, maybe not, I don't know about that. And just share them with you guys, doing this entire thing. And just gotta say, I'm thinking about the naming concept for this. Beat reviews. It's not like I'm reviewing beats. I'm definitely not in a position to judge someone. Beat review is just a catchy name, I guess. So, what I said the first time that you guys haven't heard is this. I was supposed to do a live stream last Monday too, because I have said, and I'm kind of trying to keep the promise to myself to do live streams every Monday. Every other one is going to be like this, beat reviews, where we just listen to a lot of music from you guys and, sharing the love again. And every other week is going to be a live beat making session. And I'm really looking forward to doing that. But I got sick. A normal man cold, like a runny nose, a sore throat. Didn't catch a fever though, but And then it's been super drama. A super dramatic drama kind of situation in my day job, which is affecting me more than I wanted to. So I have been struggling with my night sleep as well, a lot. I'm sleeping like a couple of hours a night. And it's catching up on me. So, excuses. All I hear is excuses. That's fine. I haven't been the best, so last week I just failed to do the live stream. This week, though, we're back. Beats reviews. Or something like that. So, hi guys, the chat room is also here. Now my windows are all aligned and I can see things. So, hi. We have Made So Well in the chat room. Cool, nice to see you here. David Scott Cole sending me some frogs in the chat. That's always appreciated. Mickey Kutz, Hannibal Actor. I've seen a lot of, doing this somewhat regularly feels so good to kind of recognize the names and knowing that Made So Well, try to give me tips not last week, but the week before that. Blaze Beats is here. It's just awesome. Having somewhat of a community of like-minded geeks and nerds who enjoys the art of making beats. And listening to beats that other people have made. And maybe having something to say about them. So, we are basically here to share the love, share the art, share opinions and thoughts and feelings about others and each other's music. It's a beautiful thing. And speaking of beautiful, we are actually introducing a third camera. Maybe not useful for this stream per se, but we do have this one. The main face cam, whatever. Then the other one that is normally my top-down view whenever I'm doing something like this. So that camera, and we also have this one, a normal webcam, one of the Logitech ones. I just got it. It just arrived, an Amazon package like half an hour ago. So whenever we do live beat making live streams, it's gonna be nice to have that one kinda over there or just easily movable, you know? So that's me. That's my hand moving a turntable because I'm old school. Whatever. So everything should work, and I think that's cool. Call it viewers beats. Yeah, that's actually not bad. Beat reviews, or just viewers beats. Or, I mean, YouTube has become really crowded these days. So maybe someone is doing that and they have already used the name viewers beats. I don't know. It's not that beat reviews is that original of a name either, but now I'm just talking. So, OnlyFans camera is under the table. Accurate doesn't wear pants. I actually do. Today, my favorite pair of pants. You see? Dickies 873. Yeah, not the 874. I'm not tall enough for that. 873, olive green, awesome. Best pair of pants ever. These ones and the charcoal gray ones. I mean, the Dickies pants are so good. I don't understand why I didn't discover them earlier. I've been stuck to the Dickies over the last 12 months or something like that. I'm kind of new to the thing. Because, Dickies is not that big of a brand in Sweden, so now we're talking about pants. Huh? Now we're talking about pants. Watch the legs, don't want to be demonetized. Because of these beautiful legs and the pants? I don't think so. Oh, I'm already in a better mood just being here, having you guys with me. Feels awesome. I love what we're trying to do here. Now, let's do a documentary kind of stuff. Let's go over there, because I need that one. So if we do this, the water bottle goes from there to there and here. That's kind of magical. I don't know, I'm just messing about. I'm sorry. And yeah, we have all sorts of compressors and stuff on the mic now. So I took down a little bit of the low end, so it shouldn't be that rumbly as it was, and it shouldn't be as sensitive as before. So I should be able to go over here, and it should still sound kind of decent. Just gotta get used to it, because if I'm too close, it's becoming ADSR. And we don't want this to become ADSR because, again, OnlyFans and whatever. Shogun RTC is here. That's cool. Chris 52 as well. We need to go disc golfing someday, someone, man. What's happening? Time just flies. Days just move along. Instead of just sitting around here and just having a fun old time, I'm gonna dig into, this is gonna take me a while, so feel free to speak among yourselves. Or let me just talk a little bit about I'm gonna try to freestyle some thoughts and opinions about the Korg Multi and open up the email at the same time. No problems with the cognitive aspects of this guy, right? Aspects, functionality, whatever. So, diving through this, or was it... I can't even remember if I have the accurate beat review thing here or if it's if I have to do it in the web browser. That might be what I did. It's been 2 weeks, so of course I completely forgot what I did. So that's the accurate mail, that's my personal one, and no, that email is not connected to my email app. Right, so we need to do it in the browser. Now that I think about it, I do remember that's the thing I did. Felt better somehow because I need to be able to do some screen sharing stuff and you don't necessarily need to see my private account. Whatever. So now I'm on my private account. That's good. Accurate beat review. Cool. So my thoughts and opinions about the Korg Multi. First of all, I made a full video on it. By the way, probably, I don't make promises, but that was probably or most likely my last video ever with that kind of concept, that format of me just going through things on the instrument and talking about like getting into details and being all geeky about it and, you know, working through the thing like that. Probably my last video ever doing that in that type of format. Too much work, not fun enough, and obviously not enjoyed or viewed as much as some other stuff I do. So in the future we might not make videos like that at all. If I cover something in terms of gear, I'm gonna try to do it differently. A little bit more relaxed, a little bit more my personal view, my personal use case, maybe making some music with it, not necessarily talking that much about the stuff. I find it interesting, but making that type of video is so much work. So many cuts in there that you can't see, so much. It's just a big thought process to go through something like that. And I'm not sure that I enjoy it as much as I used to anymore. And it doesn't perform on the channel. So maybe that's a thing too. But, you know, spending a lot of time with something like that and not having as much fun as I do right now, for instance, and spending that much time, that much work into something that doesn't really perform either. It's whatever. We're not going to keep doing that style of videos, I don't think. So yes. Now I remember. I did this. I took a screen dump in Swedish, screen capture of where I was in the emails. So that's going to be on the desktop, and that's going to be that picture. No, fuck. It's going to be one of these pictures. Hold on. So Lonnie was the last one we did. So now we need to find that. There we are. So, just as we said last episode, we're going... So, having the Gmail open and a picture of my Gmail from 2 weeks ago at the same time did not make me confused at all. That didn't make me confused. No. I'm smarter than that. Jesus. Now I opened the fucking email. Come on. There we are. Boom. Can I... You know, having a better way to sort your emails and like... On the iPhone I can flag emails. Here I can't. We are over there. Okay, now I'm back into OBS again. Now I can see what you guys are saying. OBS and chat. I'm also running a Steam at the same time. I'm sorry about that, world. So yeah. Pants review, of course. Are you happy? That's the best question. Are you happy with the multi-poly? Yeah, I am. Out of all the Korg synths over the last 2 years or whatever, I find this one to be the most interesting and probably the most useful. It's a lot of fun to play around with it. As I said in my video, it's a little bit deep and a little bit too complicated, I guess. But it's competent and it's fun. Everything is not awesome when it comes to the controls and the interface, because that's where this one doesn't shine. It's like the worst part of it. But making sounds on it is cool. Browsing through the presets is nice, and being able to tweak things quickly that's just a breeze. So I'm having a lot of fun with it, and I think it's nice. It's going to show up more in the upcoming beat making sessions. RTC was looking at picking one up, but I bought a Korg Wave State over a year ago, and I still haven't used it. I just never have time to learn new gear. Now, of course, that's always a problem. When I made my video on this one, I briefly just connected the Wave State for a shot. I made a comparison, whatever. And I just went through like 10 presets, and everything was pads and lush, like soundscapes and string type of sounds. And I felt like, yeah, okay, the Wave State is useful and it's cool with all the possibilities, but many of the presets are slow, nice and beautiful. But if I wanted to be able to use it for more stuff, I don't know. To me, this is better. It's cooler. It has more of everything. But if you're not using the Wave State and you bought it a year ago, why buying something else that's not completely different? I don't know. Talking about me and my videos and stuff, I do have since a while back actually, the Deluge from Synthstrom. Fuck, I don't know what they're called. The Deluge. That's a piece of gear that really brings something new to the table. Maybe in terms of synths and whatever, but the sampling and the sequencing possibilities in that one just makes you make beats in a different way. And that's cool. Where's the pumpkin? I forgot about it. I actually have two now. A huge one and a smaller one. And we should have done that this week, right? Because Halloween is coming up. 2 weeks ago it wasn't that. But now it's super accurate. So now I don't have it because I fuck up. That's what I do. Thanks. So I'm buying one now. Says the same person who asked me if I'm happy with it. Please don't buy it just because I think I'm having a lot of fun with it. That's not enough. Check out all videos. Loop Hop, Bow Beats, mine, other people, I don't know. And make sure you know what you're buying into. It's complicated, it's complex, it's tricky to do things. It's fun. It sounds really good. It's fun. But don't buy it just because I say that I like it. You know what? We are talking about all types of stuff. And I enjoy that. But we are here to review beats. Still, not huge on the entire review part of that. But we're listening to beats. So instead of talking a lot like this, I think we're going to talk a little bit between tracks, or maybe not, I don't know. So the last one I played was that one. So now we are here. That's cool. That's right. The first beat is coming up, my friends. It is coming up. It's happening. Is Accurate going to stop talking about all types of things? Yeah, he is. Really soon. Are we ready for the first beat to be played? That's not how I do it. I normally check out the email. And this email doesn't say anything. From someone called M Beats. M as in Martin, or Magnesium, Magnum, or MPC. Beats. M Beats. Free. Key Glock type beat Glock 150 BPM D major beat 2024 tagged prod rat. That's a mouthful. So, you know what I'm realizing? I don't need to speak this loudly anymore, since I have the compressor and everything feels nice. I don't have to. I can just speak normally. I need to do that for my videos too, just relaxing, being myself, just talking like a normal person. Not talking like this all the time. Sorry for yelling, I don't know. Again, I do have some type of amnesia, so bear with me if I'm weird. Oh, my monitor is way bigger than I thought. I know how big my monitor is. Yo, amigo, your camera is in and out of focus, the front one. I guess it is. And that's gonna keep happening. For one stream, I unlocked the focus on that one, and it kind of messed me up because when I did this, I went out of focus and I stayed out of focus. So we're gonna have a little bit of focus breathing. If it's too much, tell me again, more like solid, and I'm gonna try to fix it. Synthstrom actually makes the deluge. Yeah, that's right. It's great. So, M Beats.
Lucky 5.
Yeah, cool. That's the first track for the day. The first track for the day. The first track for today. That's cool. In my headphones, it's the first beat for the day. So who knows? I got some distortion going on here. Maybe let's check that out. No, that type of distortion is actually on the beat itself. So that's probably by design. A cool track, a nice little thing to start off with. It says 150 BPM. Is that right? Might be. A nice balance between the different frequency ranges with that low 808 distorted bass drum. Sounds really cool. And of course, the main character here is the oriental type of melody. That's cool. It felt a little bit repetitive, but that's fine for something like this. This feels like a beat that needs or is made for as a rap beat, basically. Yeah, cool. Yeah, it's 75 BPM, of course, but you know, a bit digital sounding, Moran says. Thanks for being here, by the way, Moran. Nice to see you, as well as Artisan. Always great to see recurring people coming back. Not to miss you, Ghostware, or I saw someone that I really wanted to mention. Artisan, Moran. Okay. If you're here, you are appreciated. You know. That's a nice track. Kind of in the trap genre. That's cool. It's a nice thing to start off with. Thanks for sending it in, M Beats. Here's another one. Beat produced by me, rapper Joey. By you, and that's your real name, so maybe that's not what you want me. Whatever, Viljar is the name. So this is a rap song. Cool. We haven't had much of those. Many of those. Sorry. Focus hunting. Yeah, I'm gonna call it focus breathing just to mess with you, Moran. You know? Focus breathing. It's always nice to be appreciated. Was that you, Brandon Baker? With that beat?
Lucky 5.
I don't know. Super cool. That is no focus breathing. Focus breathing is the phenomenon that the field of view from a lens changes with the focus. Yeah. It's focus breathing. So this is Joey. Track name 777. With the rapper.
Today, Mr. Huxley says that his fictional world of horror is probably just around the corner for all of us. We'll find out why in a moment.
I'll make your worst nightmares real in a moment. Playing with coordinates, trying to find some employment. The passion burning, I'm running out of my last cent. Cracking at the concrete where half of my time spent.
Oh, fuck that up. Sorry.
Today, Mr. Huxley says that his fictional world of horror is probably just around the corner for all of us. We'll find out why in a moment.
I'll make your worst nightmares real in a moment. Playing with coordinates, trying to find some employment. The passion burning, I'm running out of my last cent. Cracking at the concrete where half of my time spent. Trying to master my craft, lacking the content. Study conscious, ain't coming back with some nonsense. I'm aggravated and I'm coming to collect my rent. And lacking patience on the beat, I'll be a resident. Steady pushing menace until my homie the president. Study sheet music, calculate how to be excellent. So stepping across a river full of sediment. Like water under the bridge, honestly you irrelevant. I'ma be a fucking star and I said it when. Take a picture of the booth just to compare it then. It ain't happened as of yet, so I'ma push my pen. The mastermind behind the plans, you better tell a friend. Obviously I go for gold at the Coliseum. We made a movie and paint a picture for the museum. You get a call from the homie saying you should have seen him. And we'll be back for the aftermath in the coming seasons. It's funny how I know I'm a tobacco addict. I'm adding track to the fold as quick as I had a habit. Wholeheartedly rambling while he's stashing backwards. Mixed it though with dialect, wondering what would happen. And so it happened. Hit it once and got back to mapping. Just imagine making it all for rapping. Got the crowd hype, spitting fire like a dragon. Word to the dollar sign, I'ma make it all happen. That's Mr. Huxley of a modern day novelist. He'll put you down the road to go look up my hieroglyphics. I'm close to the illest when I focus and clench my fist. Now I'm focused on winning, thoughts fall from a pessimist. I can see the devil grinning as I'm coming up with this. Smoke another 777, busy scratching at that itch. Tell another tall tale before I'm catching a stitch. Watch his actions prevail before he step on the pitch. Came to hammer the nail and dump this track in the ditch. It's all havoc, and I ain't planning on calling it quits, motherfucker. Yeah, know what it is.
That's nice. So, do we want to break down the track or break down the beat or just move along? Just mention that it was nice. I'm not gonna do that, of course. We're gonna get We gotta get into this. Again, I don't think that I'm in a position to judge people, and I'm trying to not be too negative, but some small, a tiny little portion of constructive criticism is beneficial, I think. Starting the whole thing like that sounds like I'm gonna like I hate this. I don't. So in terms of the rapping and thing, a beat like this just blasting on and someone just spitting bars for days over the entire thing, 2 minutes long, not a single breath been taken. It's cool. It's impressive. It's nice. But maybe take that verse, take a few words out of it, maybe lower the tempo, put it on a beat that's a little bit slower, to let the lyrics shine through. Because, I listen a lot to music, and I've listened a lot to rap over the years, of course. Sometimes it's nice to just breathe a little bit. Just take a second, just, you have all the words, all the rhymes, all the rhyme schemes and stuff. But sometimes the listener just needs to, yeah, that line really hit me. That rhyme over there, what he just said, poof, that landed well. Then you might need a second, and I don't mean silence, just nail it down, take it down a little bit after something has been delivered. Whatever. We're not talking about the rap, because we could go into that too. Because I have opinions, not because I'm good, The beat here, though, that's interesting, because sometimes people think that if you make beats for rappers or for any type of artist, you need to take it down. As I just said, the rapper should have done. Maybe that's because I'm a producer myself. Who knows? Having a beat that's this busy with different sections going in and out, different instruments and things just evolving and happening, makes it interesting for the listener. Does it take the focus from the rap? Maybe a little bit, maybe not. So the rapper needs to, it needs to be somewhat of a collaboration thing between the beat maker, the producer, and the artist, the rapper. So if the beat is super busy, the rapper maybe needs to, be a little bit laid back, or the other way around. Normally the way I've worked with rappers is that I have a beat and I present it to them, they take the beat, and then they have to confirm to the beat, adjust to the beat. Or the other way around, if I have a rapper that kind of presents me with a verse, I need to find a way to make the verse shine on the beat I make. This feels like a nice collaboration between two parts, but there's a lot of stuff going on in both, which could be good. In terms of the beat, I think this beat is great as an instrumental. The second part with the longer chords, to me, it feels like the right thing to do. Like, yeah, now we're sitting back, now we're breathing, thinking MF Doom a little bit, but yeah, please send beats with rappers. That's cool. I love that stuff. But yeah, this track, I liked it. I think it's cool.
Aggravated and I'm coming to collect my rent. And lacking patience on the beat, I'll be a resident. Steady pushing menace until my homie the president. Study sheet music, calculate how to be excellent.
The mixing of the drums, creative, cool. I would have balanced the entire thing differently, but that's me. And, good job. Thanks for sending it in. I love hearing it. Yeah, as Ghostware is pointing out too, the vocals could use some better processing. But the bars were good. The beat was solid. Yeah, right. You can do a lot of stuff with mixing. And, doing some more adjustment to that vocal could probably take it to the next level. Make it a little bit more clear in the mix, so the words becomes more obvious. And it's a better thing. Thank you, Moran. Moran is acting kind of like a mod here, and I love it. You can keep sending tracks, but they probably won't make it to today's live show. The queue is that long. Yeah, unfortunately, that's true. The queue for this is super long, and since I'm talking this much about a single track sometimes, things just takes time. So whatever you send in today will not be featured in tonight's show. Tonight's show? Who am I kidding? Are we doing a show here? I don't even know. But thanks, Viljar, for sending it in. Feels like a Norwegian name. So that might also be why we heard a little bit of an accent on the rap.
Just be quiet.
Okay, is this even the right track? It opens up on SoundCloud. So this is from Victor Dioma. The track is called Please. No words, just a single link. That's cool. Please. So this is also a rap track. More than 2 minutes long, so let's cut it off at 2 minutes because that's what we have. That's what we've said.
No, it'll be fine. Shh, just be quiet. No, it'll be fine. Just be quiet. I'm sorry it has to be this way. I'm just... You know, some of us are born to be guilty. Forgive me.
Far from innocent, the news revealed my name. You can call me insane. Think that I'm inhuman, run away from me. You're so sweet, so adorable, so fucked, so deplorable. Now please don't move again.
Just be quiet. No, it'll be fine. Just be quiet. You know, some of us are born to be guilty.
Oh.
Just be quiet. No, it'll be fine. Just be quiet. I'm sorry it has to be this way. I'm just... You know, some of us are born to be guilty. Forgive me.
Far from innocent, the news revealed my name.
Okay, I don't know what you guys feel. Now, that's the 2 minute mark. But we've already heard 2 different tracks in this song, so let's keep it going.
You can call me insane. Think that I'm inhuman, run away from me. You're so sweet, so adorable, so fucked, so deplorable. Now please don't move again.
So we kind of know what's going to happen.
Just be quiet.
This is so
Fine,
strange.
Just be quiet. You know, some of us are born to be guilty.
Okay, it's that part again. But it looks different over here. Okay, so I've said from the get-go, you don't have to send hip-hop or rap beats, you can send whatever. And this is obviously an example of that. And a part of me just gotta remind myself that someone involved in this, the producer, I guess, has seen me or knows anything about my channel and this concept and sends this thing in. That's cool. It's not my genre, it's not my type of music. I'm not sure how I feel about it, but that someone makes this, which is obviously worked on, takes a while to make these kinds of things, sends it to me because he wants me or you guys to say something. That's cool. That's cool. That's cool. So, having this down section with the vocal, please be quiet kind of thing, it's not bad. But to me, it feels like two different songs. The first with the vocal and then the whole bum, 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 bum part. And it's cool. I don't hate on it. It feels different to me and cool. In terms of like, oh my God. In terms of like, this is also a song. If you just take it down to the chords and the melody, it's beautiful. It's nice. And at the start of this, the whole first like 40 seconds felt like, yeah, this is a pop song that could be played on radio or whatever. Then it becomes more specific and more niche. I keep talking to that camera. I don't know why. Hi. It's cool. It sounds nice. Well mixed, well produced, well worked on in general. I could have the vocals a little bit louder, but that's my personal taste more than something you did wrong. I think this is really good. Well done. So, someone points out, very cool panning. You know, I can't hear that. I don't know about panning anymore. But just by listening to this track, I can imagine that they put a lot of work into something like panning, because the mixing work is really well done, so paying attention to panning would also be a factor, of course. And that's cool. That's Victor Dioma and Street Stunts. The track is called Please, and it's on SoundCloud. And he also seems to have more tracks, I think. Yeah, for sure. So check that out if you're interested. These kind of, you know, I don't know, it says it's EDM or dance music, but it's still like down tempo. Cool. Definitely a genre I could imagine myself listening more to, like electronic music like that. Is interesting to me. And that's great. That's a good song. It's a good track. Cool mix, cool production, 2 different sections. Not sure how I feel personally about the more electronic dancey part, but that's because we don't dance, you know? We don't. The mix was really nice, says Hannibal Actor, and I couldn't agree more. Strong work, Victor. This needs a contract. Yeah, maybe so. Maybe that's the thing. So the next one is from David Cole. And I think, yeah, it's you, right? David Cole was in the chat like half an hour ago. David, his tag here, David Scott Cole. That's the same guy who had a beat for the first beat review, so I shouldn't play it, but I kind of should anyways, because what he gave us was so nice, and he also made a video for his YouTube channel talking about how I reviewed his beat, and that's just, you know, the heart just pumps away. And he also says, okay, I should read the email first, my stupid ass. Thank you so much for playing my jam and the positive feedback. I love what you do, and I was so honored to have you listen to my stuff. Keep doing what you do. I'll be watching and keep in touch. Then there's another link. So let's, no, okay, okay, I messed up. That's the link to his channel. Okay. So he didn't send in another beat. I thought he did. My bad. So David Cole just wanted to say thanks. You're more than welcome. Thanks for sending stuff my way. Here's something from Finger Beats. Finger Beats. Finga. Finger Beats. It's on YouTube.
I remember hearing that music, loved that music. And I would go and seek those records. I must have been like 10 years old. I would go seek those records out and find them. Because I really loved that music. Loved that music.
Almost.
Loved that music. So I really loved that music.
So we hit the 2-minute mark 15 seconds ago. But he introduced some new instruments. So let's see if something more is happening.
So I really loved that music.
Right here. You know, this is some classic stuff. Could be more worked on, I think, in terms of the mixing and the fullness of it, but who cares? Nice and simple drums, a stand-up bass, contrabass. What's that called? Stand-up bass. Upright bass. Upright bass, the piano, chords, and also the flute. Or a clarinet or whatever. It might be a sample thing. Let's go here. Some effects on the drums. That's always nice. You know, that's nice. That's cool. Nice and simple. Everything is in tune and sounds nice. Has a nice bounce to it, as someone said. That's cool. Love it. Thanks a lot for sending it in. Finger Beats. And this feels like someone who just makes a lot of beats. And this was just one of them, you know? Not to say that it's not good, but using an upright bass like that always makes it sound like jazz and like jazz hip-hop stuff. Love it. Love it. Thanks a lot for sending it in. Finger Beats. And yeah, everyone in the chat room just seems to enjoy it too. Upright bass or double bass. Yeah, of course. Thanks. Moran should take this entire channel over and just, you know, do things the right way. An awesome person to have here. Now, this is US trip hop. Is it? Maybe it is. All types of words for things. Oh, here's something from Hannibal Actor. Hannibal Actor. One of the viewers that has been with me for I don't even know how many years. Just one of those people you always see in here. Which is so cool. Hannibal Actor, if you're in here, make yourself known in the chat room because we're going to listen to your track in a couple of minutes whenever I have finished speaking. So, Hannibal Actor. Hannibal Actor. Hey, Accurate, Hannibal Actor here. Sorry for the confusion yesterday. Shortly before you was trying to play my track, you was like, the file has 0 bytes. That was the reason for my no. Okay, that was the confusion we had in one of the episodes. Whatever. The session yesterday was fun, and I'm looking forward to the next one. By the way, I released music on the name Beat Owl. Nocturnal is my first album. Thanks for making stuff like this clear, because it's much easier to do some digging and finding people when you know the tag and the name of stuff. So the artist name here is Beat Owl. Owl, like the bird. Beat Owl, and Nocturnal is my first album. If you like to check it out, it's everywhere. I'm sorry for not checking out the emails before. This is also not a beat sent in for review. So sorry, Hannibal Actor, Beat Owl. There's not a beat here. If it was another track, we would have played it, but there's not. It's just a nice email. We messed things up in the first episode, and I kind of played it, and I shouldn't, and I should, but I thought I shouldn't, but whatever. So you're not going to be played again because there's no beat. Here's something else. Hello, Accurate. My name is Atanos. Or Atanos, and I'm from Greece. I'm very happy for listening my instrumentals in the live stream yesterday. I agree what you said about the hi-hats and other stuff. Here's 2 tracks to listen to. The first is my music. Please hear the scratches. The second track is just a beat which I take from YouTube. But check out the MC part. Okay, so which one did you make? And which one is you rapping on someone else's beat? Because that's not going to be played. So let's check this one. If there's scratch on it, it should be your own production. Atanos. Nope, that's the one with vocal. So not your production, not going to be played. Okay, I don't know. I'm confused. Both of them has vocals. I don't know which one is your production and which one is not. So I'm sorry. We're just going to skip that one. 2. Now, let's read the email and make sure there's a track in here. Hello, I'm sending the beat I worked on using Ableton Embassy 1 and Zoom TS ST224. So this is from Xiv, XIV Music with a C. And we have an ad. Okay, Atanos is in the chat. We're going to play him soon. Tell me which one. The first one. He's telling me the first one. So tell me the name of it in the chat and we're going to play it, because I don't know which one is the first one. Depending on how you see it, because they are Tell me what the name of the track is and we're going to play it. But first, let's do Xiv.
One tough and tough. One tough.
Still have an ad. Xiv music right now.
There's a war going on, but no man is safe. man is safe.
Into the street. Here I am. The Prince of Peace. In the ghetto.
There's a war going on, but no man is safe. In the ghetto. There's a war going on, but no man is safe. Wrong with break. Yep,
Into the street. Here I am.
the Prince of Peace.
In the ghetto.
This is crazy.
There's a war going on, but no man is safe.
In the ghetto.
There's a war going on, but no man is safe.
Fuck the 2-minute roll for that one. That's 2.5. That's God. So, someone called Save Music sent this in, and it's to a YouTube video, or it's posted on YouTube. It's just a picture and the beat. And the title for the video is Gangstar DJ Premier type beats, 90s hard boom bap type beat in the ghetto. Yeah. You know I'm a sucker for DJ Premier. You know I'm a sucker for Gangstar. That hi-hat sample, I'm pretty sure I have the exact same one, and I use it a lot. I mean, my only criticism here is that, sure, a lot of stuff is happening. It's really busy, and that's a part of the sound. That's a part of the thing that's cool. My criticism, though, maybe do something with the velocity value for the hi-hat. I don't always either. I just go dom dom ka ta 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 ka ta. You know, the same thing. Maybe it helps the beat to have a little bit more nuance with different velocities for the hi-hat. But who cares? Let's hear the first 30 seconds again.
Saturday night, well, nothing goes wrong. It's alright when we sing a boy song.
I mean, the Premiere inspiration is so obvious here. Maybe to the point where it's becoming no. Forget what I was about to say, because that's not true. This type of Gangstar DJ Premier type of stuff, it's my weak spot in life, you know. Milk chocolate and this. That's my poison. Jesus. I don't know what to say. It's just so cool. We have a bass line. It's not super obvious, but it's there. It's, you know, it functions the way it's supposed to function. And then all the chops, all the samples, all the short things, all the hits. So cool. Thank you. I have those type of people sending stuff my way too. That's awesome. Xiv Music. XIVMUZIK. Xiv Music. Thanks. Whew. That's fire. Now, I messed up my location in the email, so give me a second to find the right page. We have multiple pages of emails. That's cool. Let's go back to... Now everything looks different. That's better. Xev. And this is... Okay, we missed one. But... No, I'm doing this. I think I messed something up. Hold on. Let me YouTube promotional offer? Huh? To this email? Come on. So, here we go. Oh, there's another email from the same guy. I should have seen that. Atanos, it's your turn to be played. For sure. Hello, Accurate. Forget the first email. This is the track, finally. Check the scratches. So, this is not a beat from YouTube. This is self-produced. Cool. So, Atanos, the track is called If We Had, Will Had Told. Play it. This one is over 3 minutes, so we're gonna cut it off at about 2.
Θέλω να ζήσω γιατί δεν πέθανα ακόμα. Θέλω να βλέπω τον ήλιο να αλλάζει χρώμα. Θέλω η ανάσα μου ανάσα να γίνει βαθιά σαδίνη. Μου το είπε και ο παππούς, τίποτα να μην μείνει φτωχά τα λόγια. Μα πλούσια θα γίνουν πράξεις. Αν τη ζεις μη τρομάξεις, έλα μαζί μου να αλλάξεις. Το καλό να διδάξεις αφού δεν κάτσαμε σε τάξεις. Τελευταίο θρανείο έμαθα τη ζωή στο βιβλίο. Είπα να αντέξω στο κρύο και να δάμασω τον ήλιο. Άλλοι κοίταγαν τις δωρημίες, εγώ κοίταγα τον φίλο. Τα χρόνια έχουν περάσει και η ζωή δεν θα φτάσει. Η ματιά να χορτάσει με όσα έχουμε περάσει. Καφές και τσιγάρο και χαζεύω το φάρο. Να με δίπλα στο κύμα με συλλογικού σας ζαντάρω. Θέλω να δώσω από μένα όσα έχω θαμμένα. Τα κρατούσα κρυμμένα, μα τώρα έχω εσένα. Μοιάζομαι στην ταράτσα, βασιλιάς χωρίς θέμα. Το κεφάλι να ησυχάσει κι ας υπάρχουν σκοτούρες πολλές. Κι ας μην έχουμε θέμα, συζητάει.
Well, that's 2.5 minutes, and that's all. Okay, Atanos, thanks for sending this one in. So, okay, now I'm getting irritated by the camera. Maybe I should fix it. I don't know. So, this track, this is not taken from YouTube. This is your own production. Scratch, rap, the whole 9 yards, the entire thing. Someone said in the chat room, the first thing I read, less is more. And yeah, it is. Sometimes having something really busy like the last instrumental we heard, the Gangstar inspired one, a lot of stuff is going on, but it makes sense. This track might be an example of the other end of the spectrum, where a lot of stuff is happening and it's becoming a bit too much. Honestly. I don't know where to the scratch needs to be edited. It needs to be on beat. You had a section with the fresh sample that went better, more on beat, like one of the last parts of the scratch with the fresh sample. But let's just dive into it's just not on beat, you know? Sure, you can go a little bit ahead and a little bit behind the beat for some certain feelings, some certain vibes, but some of those cuts are just off beat. Needs to be re-recorded or edited, taken down in volume too, and just more musical. I hung out with, I went to this event a few weeks ago with scratch DJs, just having scratch sessions. And I came there to just play beats. And I was afraid to even touch the turntables because I know I'm not that good of a scratcher. What I do with my scratch is that I try to keep it simple, musical, and my certain style. Kind of like what Premiere does, but whatever. I'm not super technical about it. I'm not a pro. I know that. So I tend to keep it simple and try to keep it musical. In this case, I think with the scratching, you went too complicated and it's not very musical and it's not on beat. So that's a problem with the scratch. So let's take that out. The beat itself, I mean, the guitar loop has a few nice chords. It's musical. It's nice. The drums on top of it kind of fits, kind of works, for sure. The rap in Greece, I guess, hard for me to say much about. It feels a little bit stressed, a little bit forced. So again, maybe a tip, not for this track, it's already done, I guess, but for the future, maybe slow down. Take the tempo down of the track, leave a few words out of the lyrics, and with the cuts, don't try to overdo it. If you don't have the technical skill to like masterfully nail it, keep it super simple. Because simple scratch, like what I do, I like my own scratch technique even though it's bad, you know? If the technique is not there, you gotta compensate with feeling and vibe, you know? The track itself is on beat. It's not off beat as music, but the scratches. And less is more. Too much stuff is happening. So yeah, thanks for sending it in. Sorry if I come off as a little bit harsh, but some things just needs to be pointed out. The guitar, the chords, the main parts of the production isn't all that bad. Definitely not. The scratch, okay, honestly, in this case, in this track, the scratch takes more away than what it... Okay, that's a saying in Swedish. It destroys more than what it adds, you know? I would love this track way more without the scratch. Or super simplistic scratch would be cool. Yeah, now I feel bad. Was I too harsh? I don't know. one thing I want to point out is that I'm not trying to make you sound like me, because the music and the stuff I make is not that good. I know that. So it's not that everything has to be like what I would have done, but just as a listener, I think the track is too busy, the scratch is too much, you know. Okay. I feel bad. Sorry, Atanos. Sorry for being like this. But I have messed up. No, I am on the right place in the... Okay, Xiv Music followed up with another email. Oops, I'm too late. Yeah, you were, but not for this episode. Okay, we're gonna take another one. Nero says, accurate beats, just to let you know, I didn't make the beat, but nothing you said was offensive to me. It will really help the beat out. Yeah, cool. The beat was solid, just not the scratching. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Don't overthink yourself, accurate. Your opinion is valid and your music is good too. Honest reviews is important. I know. I don't feel that bad. Yeah. I think I said what I needed to say. Let's move along to Dave Cooper, who sent in a track. He's also Dave Cooper on... No, he's not. Here's a song I finished last week. It was made entirely on my Wove box, with the only samples being the vocals. They were sampled in directly from my tablet, and were then chopped and effects added within the Wove box. No processing was carried out in a DAW. The solo parts were live recorded into the Wove box by using the bottom pad. It's a very powerful piece of kit. The Wove box. I don't know if I know about it. Wove box. Let's just find a picture of it. Okay, it's a little... Oh. Huh. It looks kind of like a pocket operator. Cool. So, David. So, the artist is David DeLuge, and the track is called California Kiss. Let's go! California Kiss. So yeah, to me, a track like that is fun and cute. Did I increase the volume on my headphones too? Yes, I did. So, yeah, cute, fun, nice vocals, nice production in general. For this type of genre, maybe it doesn't fit in, but I was, in terms of the entire soundscape, the sonic quality of it, it felt really nice, well produced, nice and crisp. A little bit lacking in the really low registers. The bass line, like using a synth bass like that, is cool. And for this type of genre, you don't want the bass to be overwhelming. I understand that. But I would maybe take that bass and just duplicate it to another track and just do a low pass filter to just have a little bit more of the low frequencies in there. But I don't know. The main theme, that synth part, nice and cute. The entire track is built around this arpeggio kind of thing. It's nice. Nice and easy to listen to. A nice track called California Kiss. And the track feels like a California Kiss. Not that I ever had one, but you know. Has kind of an 80s electronic vibe to it, which is cool. So we've had some like super hard boom bap stuff. We had this. You know, we're kind of broadening the entire spectrum of what's allowed to be here. Everything is allowed, and I've said that from the start, and I think that's cool. This is just an example of that. It's a nice track. I don't have a lot to say. The snare sample or the hand clap, super corny, super corny, but in this context it just works, just fits in there, just feels like it should. So David Deluge, thanks a lot. I appreciate it. That's cool. And this entire track was made on something that at least looks like a pocket operator. That's cool. That's also why he told us all these things. The vocals were sampled in directly from my tablet and were chopped up and added. That's cool. That's nice to be able to get that cohesive of a track working that way. Awesome. Thank you. David Cole again. Okay. That's the other email. I've actually read that one. So. Someone did. How did that happen on screen? Right here, we had this thumbs down thing. Was that because I did something like that? No. But where did that come from in OBS? Does anyone know? You saw that, right? The thumbs down, the symbol that went here. How? Does it recognize it? Okay, no. I don't want that. What is that? Ha! What the fuck? I haven't installed any plugins or anything. What's happening? Now it didn't work. I just looked like a fool. Okay. And this? I'm too old for this shit. What's up with this? Okay. We're not doing this. We're not doing this again. That's the last time. Jesus. Is this for children? Accurate is for the children. Of course. That's a Mac function. That's even worse. That's even worse. It's a Mac feature? Ugh. Ugh. Okay, so this is from Eslo. Yo, Ack, I've sent you a couple of beats before when you were doing beat reviews. The first one I had on Spotify, so there was the copyright issue. And the second one was around the time you took a break from doing reviews. So here I am trying again. The beat name is Crazy Crave. Boom, bappy beat with a BPM of 85. Thanks, bro. So this is from Eslo. And we have seen Eslo a lot in the chat over the years. So let's... Okay, Chris52, PC over Mac again. No. We're not having that conversation. You are a gamer, right? So that makes sense. By the way, sell me your Stream Deck. That would also be an option. Okay, we're going to play the next track. I just want to point this out. If someone could help me out. I am all Macs, you know. This is a MacBook. For my work, I have a MacBook. In bed, I have a MacBook. My home server is an Mac Mini. It's all Mac. iPads, iPhones, all the thing. But now I do want to get into gaming a little bit more. On my spare time, whatever. I have this old Nintendo Switch and that's all. So both me and my partner, girlfriend, whatever, needs to play GTA 6 whenever it comes out, right? And we don't have a way of doing it. So should I buy a gaming laptop, a gaming desktop, or something like the Stream Deck, or a PS5, or an Xbox? You know, it's crazy. So please help me out if I want some way to play GTA 6 and also like Skate whenever that comes out, Skate 4, and also Skate 3 because I'm old as fuck. Some suggestions in the chat while we're listening to Eslo. The beat is called Crazy Crave. That one's not called Crazy Crave. Okay, it's a link to his channel. Can I search on the channel? I can. Crazy Crave. Was it Crave? Okay, can't find it. Okay. That's 3 years ago. Can't be the one. Let's go to... Breathe on the Water. That's not the one you mentioned. Let's spend a little bit of time to see if I can find this track. It doesn't feel like it's the one that plays from the link because it's not called the same thing. Spotify. See more. Yeah, okay, it's not released on there. No, this is becoming difficult. The beat name is Crazy Crave. Okay, the beat name is Crazy Crave. Maybe let's just think that the link goes to the actual track. 2 minutes of this. It feels wrong because it's not the right... could this be 85 BPM though? It could. okay, something, I don't know. Let's play this one. It's from the same guy, and it might be the right one, because this is where the link took me. But the name is not the same. I can't... Oh. This is nice. Oh. So, this might not be the right track, but we're still going to talk about it because this is just straight up nice. Whatever. So, if this guitar part is all samples, it's really impressive work to just cut it up and make it sound that nice to the music. If it's recorded, it's nice work in that case too. Nice and simple, not that simple, but nice. I don't know. I'm struggling with my volumes here. I don't know. I think it's cool to have like that counteracting melody on the bass line with the chords for the guitar. It works, but it is a choice, you know? You could have just followed the root note with the bass line, and it would probably make more sense in that way, but not as interesting. The drums, everything is nice and polished. Some nice effects in there too, and you know, when something is this polished and this like well produced in that type of way, it just sounds right. There's not much to like get into and be nitty-gritty about, like talking about the levels of the hi-hat, for instance, which could be kind of, but you know, there's not a lot of stuff that sticks out. And this is released as a free beat on YouTube, so probably it's supposed to be downloaded by people and rapped on, which is cool. I like it. Thanks for sending it in. Eslo Beats. Probably not the track you wanted me to play, but that's the track I played. Eslo. Now, a quick... that's him. That's another promotional offer, and that's the next track. A quick look at the chat room to say what people are mentioning about gaming. Don't buy a PC. install Whiskey, and you can run PC games on Mac. Whiskey for the M processors too. I used to do that with an old Intel Mac. I played whatever it was. Kind of worked, but kind of not. Xbox, PC. Get a console for GTA 6. PC you can upgrade anytime. Yeah. Could I see myself doing that though? No. I'm getting less and less time for all these types of hobbies. So upgradability is definitely not interesting here. Gaming desktop. So a lot of opinions leaning towards a PS5. Yeah, okay, Chris. I kind of understood that I would be able to turn these things off. I'm just so confused that it's built into my computer, to my Mac, and it happens in here. So thanks for all the suggestions, people. I think we're gonna go for no one's saying a laptop. No one is pointing me towards a gaming laptop, which means and says something, I guess, because that's what I was thinking myself. Just getting a gaming laptop because it's simple. And it could be hooked up to the TV if I wanted to, and I can move it around and whatever, but maybe not. Maybe just a used PS5. The PS5 Pro just came out, right? So the PS5s should be somewhat more affordable on the used market. Now we're talking about gaming. Sorry about that. This is an email from Everglades Boss. Good day, Accurate Beats. That's a nice way to start an email. Good day, Accurate Beats. I recently viewed your YouTube channel and subscribed to your channel and Twitter. Yeah, don't follow me on Twitter. I don't use it. Or X. Love from the States to you and your family in Sweden. These kinds of emails are just the best. I'm a real name. I don't need to mention that if I can avoid it. I am Mr. Whatever, a residential HVAC contractor. An HVAC contractor. That's hard to say. In South Carolina, and an independent hip hop bop genre. Known as the Everglades Boss. I write, compose, and produce the majority of my singles. I have my latest single, Block Speech, that I would like to share with you for the reviews. Here's the track. You know, when someone's this nice in emails, you can't help but appreciating it. And that link doesn't work. That link does work. The Everglades Boss. Let's listen to this guy. And does he mention what the track is called? Block Speech. Cool. Why doesn't anything work today? I click the link, I come into SoundCloud, and it's his page. It's not even a track. A lot of tracks. A lot of beats on this guy's SoundCloud. Nothing. Again, do I need to go in here and like search for the track name? I don't like that. I'm not a fan. And that's not even his channel. Gosh. Apple Music then. That link doesn't work. Fuck. Come on. So it's supposed to be, I have my latest single, Block Speech. And there's not a single track on his SoundCloud called Block Speech. Nothing. Nothing. So no, that doesn't work. And you know, let's actually just search for it and see if it shows up. Everglades Boss. Block Speech. Boom. Growing Pains is the album. And okay, I found it on Spotify. Sign up for free? I'm not even logged in. Come on. Have I mentioned that I'm the most professional YouTuber in the world? Playing on iPhone, and it's not even my iPhone. Well. Rotten to the Core, it's not the right track. There we are. Okay, let's have a listen.
Yeah, we in the Everglades, trying to survive, Papa, through this 09 season. And so if I don't judge you, your crew roll up, or anybody else out there, don't judge me. Another lost week, focused on money, greeting them honeys. Focused on money, mistreating them honeys. Another 16 for the whole thing, dog the cop. No soft, no hard, just a pole and block. Fresh green, some seeds, not a perfect crop. Serve food every day, work around the clock. I got 5s in my socks and 10s in my shoes. 20 bags, stashed them in Bills, Isuzu. Not known on the block, don't ask about me. I'm a low-key father trying to survive me. I don't think you understand what you're dealing with. Another lost going hungry and I'm killing it. I mean the flow, the beats, the price is cheap. Supply and demand, you lose when you sleep. Focused on money, greeting them honeys. Focused on money, mistreating them honeys. We got good days, but a lot more bad nights. A global problem where children don't eat right. A lot of sickness, a lot of wars. Wealthy get rich and the streets more poor. I pray for strength to help people off the floors and bless my team by giving pounds so they score. We all stay positive and open closed doors. Ignore the roars of foolish man and the horse. Mesita be full of.
That's 2 minutes. You know, that's a rap song. That's cool. Everglades Boss, Everglades Boss with the track called Block Speech. Had kind of a slow start. A lot of this. But sometimes when we're talking about this style of hip-hop, you don't need to go too crazy with the beats. You know? Sometimes someone like me just overproduces things, just adding instruments and layers and stuff. Sometimes these kinds of like horns and drums. Is there even a bass line?
In my socks and 10s in my shoes. 20 bags, stashed them in Bills, Isuzu. Not known on the block, don't ask about me.
Super old school, super real, you know? And I try to fix the camera, by the way. So the focus hunting shouldn't be as bad or non-existent. It's a cool track. Nice. This style, where did he come from? He was from South Carolina. Cool. Doesn't really sound like it to me, but whatever. So there's not much to be said about the production. Someone like me would have loved to hear something. You know, something up here in terms of pitch. Can we even? Can we?
I'm a low-key father trying to survive beat. I don't think you understand what you're dealing with. Another lost going hungry and I'm killing it. I mean the flow, the beat.
Okay, I'm not gonna start destroying your music. Sorry. Somewhere in the track it would be nice to have one more element of something coming in. But I guess the focus here is the rap and the lyrics and what you're telling us. That's cool. Thanks a lot for sending it in. Sorry for messing up all the stuff with the links. And again, thanks for the very nicely worded email. It's nice. That's cool. To me, that kind of rap would be something I would just put on my headphones whenever I don't need to think about stuff. It's just boom, boom, boom. And it just plays. It just moves along. I'm not saying that it's background music, because if you listen to it for real, the words, that's where it's at. The flow and the rap and, you know, that stuff. Cool. Everglades Boss. Thank you. So let's try to move a little bit more quickly. No. Now I said it again. I'm not going to start stressing out. You know? What are people saying? If you're okay with having your graphics setting on medium low all the time, then sure, laptop. okay. I don't want that. I want kind of nice graphics, even though I don't really care. My best gaming experience ever was CS 1.6 or Zelda Breath of the Wild. So that says something about my graphic settings. Chris52, quite like it. Cool. And that's someone who listens to music but doesn't make music himself. I know that. Vocals sounds good, clear and precise. Yeah, sure. We could have commented on the mixing. Could have. So, here's something from Enderak. End-E-Drak. Is it the Ender Dragon from Minecraft? Enderdrak? Enderdrak. Yeah, it's kind of like the Ender Dragon. Hi, Accurate. I'm a beat maker from Belgium, going by the name Enderak, and I'd love to submit a beat for your live streams. The track is titled While the World is Passing You By. Still in the rough mix stage, but I'd really value your feedback on how it's shaping up. I've been watching your content for a few years now, and you're one of the creators who inspired me to finally take the plunge and get an NPC live too. That was 2 years ago. I've attached the beat to this email. Thank you for doing so. This is cool. Someone from Belgium, and he wants my feedback. Okay? And this was sent to me a month ago. No, the 8th of October. So I'm sorry for being late on it, but that's just what it is, since I'm getting a lot of tracks. Let's play Ender Track. Ender Track. While the World is Passing You By. No, I messed up.
sit there.
Sorry. That was over the 2-minute mark though, so I just had to. Something happened around 1:30 in here that just made me understand the entire thing and just started vibing with it. This is some nice work, for sure. At this point, I was afraid, like, are we getting the... Right here. No. Doom, 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 doom. What track is that? I was afraid the bass line was going to be stolen and whatever, but no. This is cool, super, super cool, and the part that opened the entire thing up, this part, with all the backwards, reversed samples and all that stuff, made the entire thing so nice when it came back on the one again. I felt initially like the piano, the frequencies on the piano was a little bit harsh. Would have needed a little bit more. But it's probably a sample, and you know, you get what you get. Nice and dusty, a classic drum break at the bottom. The bass line takes a lot of space, but well incorporated and not too much. And the piano, having two different sections playing around, that's just nice. A lot of nice melodies in the chords and the shifts back and forth. I'm sorry I did this. I'm sorry I did this, and he does it again. Nice track. Thanks a lot for sending that one my way. Drum breaks. I don't use enough drum breaks myself, but it's cool whenever people use them in a creative and nice way that makes them sound like drum breaks. And the track. While the world is passing you by. Something like that. That was that, and now we're here. What did you guys think? I'm noticing that I'm just talking, but you guys have feelings and opinions too, right? It's mine. My producer name is And the Drac. It means And the Dragon, as in George and the Dragon. Okay. And the Drac. It's not the Ender Dragon from Minecraft. It's And the Dragon. And whatever. Dope work. Now, if I could use... Okay, someone says, now, if I could figure out how to use filters like that, that was fire. Especially for just being in the game for 2 years. I totally forgot about that. Yeah, you bought your NPC 2 years ago. Awesome. Really cool stuff. Really, really cool stuff. I like that the piano is harsh. Sounds like it's really going off. Yeah, that makes sense. That's one way of thinking about it, for sure. It's a sample that I slightly manipulated. I don't believe that. It's not slightly manipulated. You chopped the hell out of that. So, another email from Awar. Aitwar. Hey, I'm Awar, and I would like to submit my track for your next beat review live stream. I would say it's in the trip-hop genre. Somehow moody, nostalgic in atmosphere. Cool. Let's just wait for the ads. An ad for Doritos. haven't had Doritos in 3 months because I'm trying to lose weight. Let's get into an entire discussion about that. Me losing weight and it's not really going that well. That's an interesting topic. It's not. I know. And an ad for IKEA. Now, here we are. Awar. Okay, cool. That's about 2.5 minutes, and we are all in the chat room getting the Massive Attack kind of trip hop vibe out of that. Nice. Yeah, at this point, I was like, yeah, is this all samples, like, put together? But then, of course, it's not. It's an actual recording. Super cool stuff. This type of atmospheric stuff combined with, like, more, I don't want to say normal, but like classic drums. Beats, what we tend to think about beats as beats being. On top of something that moody and atmospheric and the singing. It's a genre I used to be really heavily into. And then I, for some reason, stopped discovering stuff in the genre and kept listening to Massive Attack and Portishead and whatever. It's really nice. It's really cool stuff. Nice and... What did you say yourself? Moody, nostalgic in atmosphere. I mean, there's something nostalgic about this type of music, at least for me, because I used to listen to it more than I do now. I went the crazy route from Massive Attack, Portishead, that type of easy to listen to type of trip hop, to discovering Bjork. Then I had this Bjork period for like 1.5 years. Then I discovered the connection between that and hip hop, and the entire thing solidified my love for hip hop even more. So music like this is definitely kind of a blast from the past, and it's cool. I don't have a lot to say about it. Nice produced, well done. Thanks a lot for sending music of this high caliber my way. It's awesome. So who was that? Was that no, that wasn't. Okay, now I'm messing everything up. End track, that's him, that's okay. That's Awar. Check that out. AITWAR. Cool stuff. And that's the next one. Okay, so David Cole, if you're still here, I'm doing one now, then it's your time again. So it feels like we are getting the more recent stuff now that came in after, at least after the first show. More of a Portishead track. Yeah, maybe. What's the name of that one Massive Attack song? It's with the fetus or the baby in the music video. I can't remember the name of the track. I'm sorry. This is someone we had before as well. Jerliner. I don't know. Loved your feedback. Here is kind of an ambient beat. This time sampled drums, but everything else is played in by me. Also again, samples from a movie. Still not a beat maker. Hope you and possibly others will enjoy. And of course we will. We don't discriminate. So if you're not a beat maker... Also, I'm thinking about making this entire video about beat maker as a term, because I'm not sure we should use it. I'm not sure I feel it. It feels bad. We all make beats, but when it all comes down to it, it's music production. We are music producers. Just because we're in a certain genre doesn't make us less of producers. Whatever, that could be an entire video for like an hour. Now, let's listen to Jer again. That's about 2 minutes. Cool. So you're not a beat maker, but you're still making beats. You know? Take this down a few BPMs and like adjust some of the sound designing. It's obviously a hip hop beat. Nothing to talk about there. So, with music like this, it feels like, yeah, if we need to talk about genres, we need to talk about genres. But if we don't, maybe let's not for something like this. Nice music. This could easily be used in a movie or something like that. More than a track to be rapped on. It feels like it's supposed to be an instrumental, and I appreciate that. One thing that needs to be pointed out about this one specifically is how the bass line just fits in there. Both in terms of musicality and in terms of the mixing. Again, just a few bars. Listen, focus on the bass. Super rhythmical. Dum 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 dum. That's another track. Whatever. The bass sound, super nice. The melody of it, super nice. How it fits in the entire thing, super nice. And Rhodes pianos always makes everything feel like beats, right? Doing a little bit of freehand playing like that, hopefully improvised. I can't hate on it. What I don't like about this, if I need to point something out myself in terms of taste, the vocal samples and the way they're set in there. It feels very early or even late 90s and not in the best way to my ear. It feels a little bit cheesy. Other than that, the entire thing, super well produced, nice track. And this could be straight up hip hop if you just make a few changes to it. Or what is even hip hop? What am I talking about? Jerliner, thanks a lot for sending this one my way. And the next track, again, from David Cole. The email says, this is an unreleased, incomplete work in progress, but it's very, very close. Watching your last live beat making video really helped inspire me. Okay, why does Watching your last live beat making video really helped inspire me and get over the hump of this one. You were playing with some Rhodes samples, and I was thinking, yes, that's what I need. I found some organs instead. But it was exactly the vibe I needed. So thanks for that. Okay. So you saw my video, me struggling with making something and playing some Rhodes. And you thought to yourself, yeah, I need Rhodes. So I found some organs. I found an organ. That's good for you. Organ, keys, in terms of organ or Rhodes or clavinet or whatever, it could be interchanged. Fine. So you sent a SoundCloud link and also a Dropbox link. I think I love that. Dropbox. Yeah. David Cole. Here we go. Yeah, cool. So again, another dope track from Mr. David Scott Cole. Thank you for sending this one my way too. And I might be misremembering. I can't speak. I might be misremembering this, but I imagine the last track we talked about that you sent in was a lot more rowdy, with like a breakbeat kind of vibe to it. So this shows you can do this too. That's cool. Bossa Nova type of vibe with the guitar and the one-shot drums makes a big difference. Using one-shots in this kind of way makes everything more clean, which is not a bad thing. I do that myself, more than using breaks and stuff like that. But compared to the last one you sent in, this is more calmer, I guess. A little more laid back and whatever, but still energetic, you know? Please don't use this in your next video because I'm just stumbling on my words, whatever. So, what I wanted to say about this is, it's cool. Having that guitar thing with the chords and the stuff you put on top of it creates this tension. It's not dissonance. It's not off key or anything, but it just creates this push and pull kind of thing in terms of pitch, which makes it really interesting. And switching things up with the bass line every now and then adds a lot to it. I'm a fan. And this is what I'm talking about with taking it easy with the scratch. This is not a scratch track. This is not like entire sections of scratch, but they are really well and nicely incorporated. Like the short chiku. Sometimes it doesn't need to be more than that, you know? And David shows us just that. Gives me a little bit of this Ugly Duckling or Beastie Boys kind of vibe, this section. Not sure I love that snare, but you know, now we're picking it apart. I'm not sure I love that snare sample. Come on. Great work. Thanks a lot for sending it in yet again. It's nice to have someone sending in more than once because then we can follow up. Who was this? Yeah, he made the really rowdy breakbeaty thing. Now he made something else, something different. And that main theme, down, 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 down. Nice. Also kind of cute in a good way. David in the chat room, showing some love in the chat. He's always here. He's always hanging out. Seems to be such a cool guy. Featured me in his YouTube video and all that stuff. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Now, we need to start about... okay, that's also a Swedish saying, which is... let's do that. Chas. Now I can't even mark my beats. There were. Chas. We need to start thinking about the chorus. That's a Swedish saying. That means it's time to kind of... what would that be in English? It's time to start... Knyta ihop säcken is also a Swedish thing. To tie the knot in the... that just becomes... I can't say that. It's becoming time to end this. It's soon time to stop. That's what I'm trying to say. It's time to start thinking about the chorus. which is the last chorus in the song, because when the song plays, the last chorus, it's time to start thinking about the chorus. Then you do the last chorus and then it's out, you know? Time to wrap things up. Something about knitting, like tying a bag. Yeah, time to wrap things up. Thanks. Thinking and speaking English for 2 hours straight like this. 2.5 almost. Makes me weird. So someone sent me a shared folder on his Google Drive. I don't want to sound insensitive, but we're not doing that. No. So Chas, if you know who you are and you want to be featured, please send something in again and be more specific. This is just me getting access to this shared folder on his Google Drive, and it has what's that? 16 beats inside of it. I guess I could just take whichever one I want, but no. You need to point me towards something specific. Can I be that much of a douchebag? I can, because it's my YouTube channel, and I suck. Oh my God, sorry about that. Just came. Oh. Chas, send something again and be more specific, please. Xiv, again? Hello. Below I'm sending... that's another beat. We're not doing the same person twice in one session. Let's save that for later, though. Bless you. Thanks. The snare sound. So simple and clean. Yeah, I did not like the snare sound. So... whatever. We have the next one, which is not even a file. It's just an email. An empty email with nothing. I do that always at work. Sending an email meaning to send a poster or something, and it's not attached. So this is from Makes You Know. For your consideration and a link. Hope all is well. All is well. By Makes You Know. Oh, we recognize that, right? No. I thought it was that first I was afraid, I was petrified. It's not. Shut up and listen. that's 2 minutes. To me, that's cool. Nice and simple. That's, if we're talking about music production in general as one thing and beat making as a different thing, even though it's not, this is in the beat making category for sure. Feels like kind of a scratch beat, you know? Or for, I don't know, a rap battle? Yeah, could be a rap battle beat too. It doesn't really sound like something that would become a track, an instrumental song as it is. Needs rap or some scratch or something. So in one way I'm thinking like Cypress Hill. You know, that type of aggressive style. Or, yeah, I think that's what I'm thinking. Cool. Nice balance between the drums and the bass, and some nice and simple sounds in there. Everything perfectly in tune, and, you know. Some swing to the drums. Really old school type of feel. Nice. Makes you know. Thanks a lot for sending me a beat to review. Okay. So this is an Instagram video. And also a WAV file. That's what it's supposed to be like. Shared via iCloud. That works. Not gonna say anything bad about Apple. Sorry I did before. I'm sorry. Sorry, Apple. I'm a huge Apple fanboy. Don't get me wrong. So this is from hard to find a name here. That's not the real name. Maybe Ellis? Here's a beat from me. I made it for a sample challenge. It was a lot of fun. I also made a video. Here's the link to the video if that doesn't fit on the stream. There's also only the beat in the attachment. I could play the video, but it doesn't work. It seems to be on Instagram. Okay, I need to click that one. We haven't done any videos for today, so let's not do that one either, because you also send it as a WAV file. So Guken Sparkle by someone called, okay, that's the tag, Guken Beats. Gouken Beats. Oh, Makes you know is also in the chat with one of those. Cool. Thanks for checking me out. Thanks for allowing me to include you. I understand that for some people, being on something like this could be not just a positive situation. I understand that. And I appreciate you guys sending stuff to allow me to include. Now, let's listen to Guken. Boom. So, don't take this the wrong way, because this is a compliment. Someone read the Dilla Time book, for sure. The book about Dilla's way of making beats and programming drums and whatever. Something like this just really works, The chops aren't that busy and in your face or too distracting, and the kick drum just makes the entire song just work. Let's listen to the drop-in first again. The first drop-in. So offbeat, so nice swing, so cool. And just going from dun 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 to dun 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 works. It doesn't have to be more difficult than that. I would take something like this a little bit too far, making it too complicated, adding all sorts of things. And it's not necessary. It could be this simple is the wrong word. It could be this thoughtful. Some nice slide action going on the bass line, and hard-hitting drums takes you far. Really cool stuff. Thanks a lot for sending it in. Sorry I couldn't include the video, but that's what we did today. So that's Guken Beats. Guken almost sounds like kuken in Swedish, which means the dick. So Guken. I don't know. That's that one. Now let's see, how many more do we wanna add here? How many more do we want to do? Mickey Cuts, are you still in the chat? I saw you before. Guken is also in here. That's awesome. I mean, this beat was sent in the 12th of October, and today it's the 28th. So it's been a while. And he's in the chat. I love that. Mickey Cuts is in here, and it's not your turn just yet, but soon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't know if we want to skip ahead because people are in here. Why did I even mention this? I don't know. So, this is from Christian. Hey man, I hope you're doing great. I love your content and the music you put out. Here's a link to a beat I made on my SP404 MK2. I hope you dig it. Okay, this is on SoundCloud from someone called Kitu Beats. Kitu Beats. Kitu Beats. The track is called Language. It's 1 minute long. Let's fucking go. You know, isn't it crazy how much you can fit into 1 minute? That's 1 minute and 1 second. And Christian Hoyos is in the chat room, the producer of this one. It's almost like I want to play it twice. Yeah, those things sounds so much like an SP404. And also some of the DJ effects in there, of course. But that choppiness that comes whenever something doesn't align, like the bass line just all of a sudden just stops and goes back. It's a cool thing. But I get into that situation more when working with the SP than with anything else. And over here.
You know, when we talk about language.
So cool. Again, how much you can get across with just 1 minute of music. Super cool production with the drums. The bass line feels really SP404. And that vocal chop coming in just does it for me. That's where it becomes really, really good. Those types of beats, you know, there's a whole culture around that type of beats. Mostly or often made with the SP404 Mark II or the SP404 OG, maybe the 303, you know? Love that type of music, love that type of stuff. Fits nicely into a beat tape, it just feels nice. And my immediate thing, not because I have this 2 minute limit, but I just want to hear it again, just because. So maybe you could make an idea like that for a track longer. Don't be afraid to loop parts a few times, because you have heard it a million times producing it. A listener hasn't. So sometimes just, you know, take this entire track and just duplicate the entire thing. Now you have a 2 minute song and it's done. Not that songs needs to be over a minute long, but whatever. Whatever. Super cool. Super nice. Love that track. Thanks for sending it in and thanks for hanging out. Christian Hoyos. In Swedish, it's Christian Hoyos. So, Christian. Thanks. Awesome. Now we can... I think I'm going to do this. I'm going to label all the emails that I've done, and now we're here. Now, on the third episode of this, I just figured out how to mark emails. That's good. So here's something from... Okay, this is complicated. Chimel Pills. Chimel Pills on YouTube. Wagan, accurate. I am watching you for years, blah, blah, blah. You know you're dope. I kind of do, but I kind of don't. And it's awesome that you fought that goddamn cancer. Yeah, I saw that in another email too, somewhere. I didn't have cancer. I don't want people to think that I beat cancer. I'm not that fucking cool. I had a brain tumor. And I also got a stroke. But, you know, it wasn't cancer. The brain tumor wasn't cancerous. One of the good tumors still kind of messed me up, but whatever. Here's a little tune I've done. It's called Lucy Blues. Hope you enjoy. 4 minutes, so let's cut this one short.
was administered in a drink of water given at the start of each day's exercise. "25 minutes later, the first effects of the drug became apparent. The men began to relax and to giggle. But this man was more seriously affected and had to be removed from the exercise. The drug was administered in a drink of water given at the start of each day's exercise. After 35 minutes, one of the radio operators had become incapable of using his set, and the efficiency of the rocket launcher team was also very impaired. The drug was administered in a drink of water given at the start of each day's exercise. Minutes later, the attacking section had lost all sense of urgency. Notice the bunching and indecision as they enter a wood occupied by the enemy. Almost immediately, the section commander tried to use a map to find the location of troop headquarters. And a prisoner's escort had to have the way pointed out to him. Although it was in plain sight, 700 yards away over open country.
Okay, I understand why that track is 4 minutes long. That was 2 minutes. And a lot of stuff going on. This is one of those tracks that in the beginning it feels like, yeah, okay, it's I know what this is going to be. But then when you start paying attention and just enjoying the ride that the beat is taking you on, a lot of cool stuff is happening. The sliding notes in the bass line, the top line, the melody stuff, and these types of vocals really, really work. Like old-time sampled stuff from radio or whatever, or at least it sounds like it. And the drums, everything here just has a vibe.
The drug was administered in a drink of water given at the start of each day's exercise.
And it feels, I mean, it's also a video. You can see it a little bit like that, but not much. I don't know my electron gear too well, but it's a video of someone playing this stuff on, it's not an Octatrack, but it's one of the Electron devices. Is it the Digitact or the, I don't know. It's one of those. And it's a nice beat, a nice bass line, and those like lo-fi type of drums. The entire thing is well thought through and well executed. What can I say? A really nice track. Definitely a really nice track. Sounds like LSD military testing. It might be. It's like listening to the radio, yeah. And dual bass lines always makes me think. There was something about this one that also, yeah, using upright or double bass, I don't do that ever, pretty much. Maybe we should start looking into that more, because it really adds a vibe. For real. Now, cool. Thanks a lot. That's Chimel Pills. I don't know what that means. I don't know anything. So, okay. You know what? Let's set some type of limit here. Let's do 3 more. So, make sure that we include Mickey Cuts, someone that's here a lot and shows a lot of support. And we have 2 before that. So this is another one from Flat Nanders. was featured in a previous episode. Hey, last time I tried last time with the same beat, but did not make it to the stream. I made this beat on the SP44 MK2 and did some mastering and added elements in FL Studio. The main sample is a chop from a sample pack of Guken Soul or Marlowe Diggs. Shame on me, but I can't figure out now at work. The hook contains a pitched down vocals from Joey Badass. Hope this won't be an issue. I don't think so. Hope to get a chance for a review. Learned a lot from your videos. Thanks for that. So it's samples from Guken Soul or from Marlowe Diggs, one of the other beatmakers that are really active on YouTube. Cool. Sent in from Flat Nanders. Let's go! Was this on last stream? And I think it was. I felt the entire way through it that I do recognize this. I made this beat on the SP44 and did some... Hey, I tried last time with the same beat but did not make it to the stream. I don't think... I don't know. I think you did. Because we have heard this before. And someone pointed that out. That's crazy. Talking about having people that are committed. But we have played that one. Flat Nanders, we have. So I don't know how much more there is to say about it. It's a nice track, nice and laid back, well put together, well done. But you have been featured. I do think so. Yeah, Hannibal actually says that he thinks so. Me too. What if we just make complete fools out of ourselves? No, I think I've heard this. Flat Nanders has been featured. I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure. If not, send me another email and I'll play 2 tracks next stream. Nah, this one has been in there. I know. Here's another one, which is the second to last one for today. Hello, Accurate. I made this project during the pandemic and the lockdown to keep my mind focused and keep myself busy. Since I'm a father now, congratulations, I had barely the chance to make music again. I hope it gets better when my daughter is a little bit older. Anyways, looking forward for your review. Yeah, all I can say about that is, yeah, things will slow down and you will find your time again to make music and do all sorts of stuff. My daughter is becoming older and I'm noticing that it's way easier for me to get work done. So this is on Spotify by someone called Arrow Instrumentals. Arrow, like arrow from a bow and arrow. Arrow Instrumentals. Cool. The track is called I Made This Project. Okay, it's an entire EP. We have 6 tracks to choose from, and now I'm gonna choose one because I'm not consistent with what I think about stuff. So one is actually 226. Lock It Down by Aero Instrumentals.
Sounds of
You know, we're gonna play one more, but a part of me kind of wants to stop it right here because besides from the beat tag and the corny samples that are not so well incorporated, this is, to me, this is damn near perfection. If we're talking about beat making and music production being the same thing. Whew, there's a lot of stuff to talk about here. Come on, the bass line, let's just focus on the lower. Let's try this. Let's focus on everything under, I don't know, 500 hertz. The bass of the kick drum together with the bass line and how that works. I mean, so soulful stuff. If we just solo that bass line, it's magical. Producing something like this takes a lot of time, a lot of fiddling around with samples. Some stuff might be played in, but whatever. It takes a lot of time and a lot of skill, for sure. The kick drum has a lot of kick and punch to it, but still being really low and like muddy in the best way, together with that soulful bass line. That's one thing. Then the instrumentation in general.
Yes, sure.
Key chords, we have the guitar. It's like an entire band. This is I don't mean to say that anything less than this is worse or anything like that, but when we're just talking about well thought through musical ideas executed well. This is really good. The bass line, the kick, fine. We also have an electric guitar doing some chords and some slides. Some keys. The horn, that's a sample.
Yes, sure.
And some fun things going on in the drums too. That it's not a cowbell, it's what's those called? Whatever. And some singing vocals too. I mean, leave something for the rest of us, you know? You don't have to use everything just because you can. But if you can and still keep it this musical and this nice, feel free, just do it. Just go ham. Clave, yeah, that's what it's called, those. And this turnaround here.
You are now tuned into the sounds of
Dun, 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 dun. I mean, whoo! Great fucking job, for real. Can we say something negative? Yeah, the beat tags. So good. So good. It's almost like I want to get into another of those tracks and just listen to it, but I won't. Arrow instrumentals, this track is called Lock It Down. Check this out. This is cool. Almost perfection when we're talking about production in general. Great job. Makes me feel like not worthy to do this, you know? Why am I talking about music on this level? But I am, and it's cool, because I'm awesome, too. Now, the last track for today, because I'm plummeting here. I've slept only a couple of hours per night. Now I need to go to bed. I'm that sleepy. And it's 11 at night, my time, so it's not even that late. I'm just not in the best condition ever. So, Mickey Cuts. Oh, made so well. Okay. Every single stream, made so well, gives me a super chat for $5. And I appreciate that big time. No one needs to feel obligated to donate anything. My YouTube channel has died a long time ago. And that's fine. I don't even try to make it into my living anymore. It's just whatever. But $5 like that, appreciate it. Thanks a lot. Made so well. Love seeing you here in the chat. Love hearing your music, and love to receive these super chats. So, the last one for today is sent in from Mickey Cuts, who has been featured before and was here earlier. Might still be, I don't know. Hey, Accurate. Thank you for playing my beat last time. I'm still amazed by the reaction of people in the chat and how much you and others liked it. Now I feel bad for not remembering which one it was. But yeah, I'm much more confident right now. That was my first feedback from someone who actually knows this type of music. I'm happy to share one more of my beats. It's called Caribbean Pink. Thank you one more time, and see you soon on the stream. On the stream, of course. So, I don't want to be like sentimental or whatever. Again, my channel is dying and I'm becoming less and less of a YouTuber and a voice or whatever. But we're still here. We're still doing this. And Mickey Cuts got some feedback this was my first feedback from someone who actually knows this type of music. I'm much more confident right now. You know, to know that we together as a tiny little community, we could have that type of power. Which makes me feel even worse about the Greek guy I talked about before. I wasn't evil. I wasn't, I wasn't mad at him. Still, giving feedback to each other in whatever type of circumstances, whatever type of forum is a good and positive thing. And someone like this feels much more confident just by being featured and having me and people in the chat reacting to it. Take that with you. Take that to heart, because it matters. Whatever happens here right now in a small stream on a small YouTube channel with 50 people watching, it's still valuable. For real. Feels great. So this beat better not suck. Mickey Cuts, Caribbean Pink. Let's have a listen.
She was with me the day I went to the paint store, and she latched on to this sample called Caribbean Pink. Caribbean Pink.
We've been waiting a long time for this sample.
Caribbean Pink. Caribbean Pink.
Mickey Cuts, Caribbean Pink. Again, starting to feel like a radio announcer. Yeah, this beat didn't suck at all. What's funny when I listen to things like this, and I can't avoid starting to pick things apart. you know? So my first question here, it's not criticism. It's kind of a compliment, but you know, what's going on with the hi-hats in the entire thing? What's going on in the hi-hats? Feels like a ride cymbal that's pitched up and then kind of like cross-modulated with itself. It sounds cool. It is cool. It's creative, and it just one of those things that my mind just grabs onto. It's a nice track for sure. I don't know how much stuff I have to say about it. The snare sample is awesome, or the snare samples, I should say. The only thing that could be said is maybe that it becomes a little bit repetitive because of the main chords. Dun, 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 dun. Is it just because they're long and loud and in your face, or are they actually repetitive? I don't know. But the fact that you also have more chords than just these two makes the entire thing that I'm trying to say invalid. Is it here? Yeah. The entire pattern of 1, 1, 1, 2 is cool. I don't do it too much myself because I don't have the balls, you know. Normally I do 1, 2, 1, 4, 1, 2, 1, 3. This is 1, 1, 1, 2, which makes it feel more repetitive in one way. But when the secondary chord comes in, that forget about that. but you know, it makes the entire thing feel more cohesive. I'm a fan. I like this. And the different layers with small samples coming in and out and small different, you know, we listened to the entire thing and it's 3 minutes long and I didn't even think about stopping it. It's that enjoyable. And some filter sweeps and some stuff going on. That's cool. Thanks a lot for sending it in, Mickey Cuts. And that was supposed to be the last one for this show. We might play another one if we can find it, because we have someone in the chat room that said something that kind of makes me think. So the show is basically over. Maybe we're gonna listen to one more track, but if you want to sign out, you know, it's about time to be finished. Tumblr Beats says, it's fucked up that a lot of people gets their beats listened to. In the last stream, I didn't get my beat played also. What a bummer. I guess what you're saying is that it's fucked up that some people gets their beats played again when they have been featured before. And that's a valid thing to think. What I'm doing, I haven't said it clearly in this one, so let's do. What I'm doing here is that I'm accepting every single email that comes in, and I'm listening to everything from the first one to the most recent one that came in. So these ones, where am I even in the emails? This last one from Mickey Cuts, let's mark it. This was sent in the 13th of October. So if you've sent me anything after that, it hasn't been played. I haven't even forgot about it. It's a long list of beats. So if I've missed something somewhere, it could happen, and it shouldn't. So if you know the date where you sent it in, it could help me out. If it's after the 13th of October, I'm sorry, it's not, if it was before that, I have just missed it or skipped it for some reason. So let's check it out just to see where you are. Would really love to hear feedback about it, Accurate. Been following your work for a long time. Learned a lot from you. Yeah. And I gotta be harsh enough to say that if it came in later, we're not gonna skip stuff and play it. But if it was sent in earlier and I just missed it, of course, we're gonna play it. So, or maybe we're gonna play it anyways, I don't know. 13th of October, that's where we are. And your name is Tumblr. Tumblr Beats. Ah, the 14th of October. My bad, man. Didn't know. No, I understand that completely. And it's partially on me for not being clear about this. But I think we made this poll the last time to just ask you guys what I should do. Should I take the most recent one? Should I skip ahead? Should I try to pick stuff in beforehand or whatever? And most of the people in here said no, just take it slow and go through the list. So that's what we're doing. People thought it was a good idea, and I think it's a good idea. Is it frustrating to send something in the 14th and not having it played on the 28th? Yeah, of course it is. Totally understand that. So maybe a good way of doing things would be to just start off the stream by saying when they were sent in. Like actually just saying that, hey, now we're on the 13th of October. That's where we are in the timeline. So if you sent anything more recently, forget about it for this one. So my secret little plan is also to do changing up things all the time. My secret plan is to start doing beat reviews every Monday. Beat reviews every Monday, and then beat making live streams maybe every other Wednesday, every other Thursday. I don't want to commit to doing weekly beat making sessions. That feels like too much of a hassle, because I'm still trying to make proper edited videos every once in a while. So what I'm thinking is maybe beat reviews every Monday, 2 hours, 2 minutes per track. Not moving quickly, just doing it just like we did today, but keeping it 2 hours long instead of right now over 3. Just every Monday going through the list, because I don't know if this is me bragging or anything, but in the list now we have 2 more beats on that page, and on this page we have 50 more. Is that exactly 50? And today, since we started the stream, I have received, it's too close, I know, sorry. Since this live stream started, I have received 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 beats came in during this live stream. And I have 52 I have 52 to go through in total. So things will take time. Especially if we just do this every other week. So let's do a poll. And then I'm going to sign out. We're done. We are done for today. We're not playing any more music. Start poll. So we have a poll going. Beat review every Monday. Yeah, man. Or, nah, man. Give me some feedback on that idea, because I think that would be so much better. Just to commit every Monday, 2 hours live stream, starting at the same time, 2 hours, just playing beats, talking about them, picking them apart, leaving some criticism whenever that applies, and then just giving some praise whenever that applies, and then squeezing in me making beats in the studio once every other week, which means week A will have beat reviews on Monday and beat making session maybe Thursday, and week 2 will just have beat review on Monday, no stream on Thursday. That's what I'm thinking. It's not too much work for me or anything. I just need to know what I'm thinking, to plan ahead and just set my mind into what I'm doing. And checking the emails. What do you mean? Okay. Let's see. So to be clear, Tumblr, no, we're not going to skip ahead and play your beats, even though I kind of want to, since you pointed it out. You are right. You are. But it would make things complicated if I just because you said it's fucked up, I'm moving you along, Favoritism, no. We're trying to stay away from that. Okay, there's been a lot of comments. Hey, Accurate, really enjoyed catching the stream tonight. Makes me want to make some music. That's the purpose of this. That's awesome. Thanks for hanging out. Peace. Cool. He got a point. Who's got a point? About what? Hannibal Actor says he got a point. Who's got a point about what? Damn, I'm coming up soon. I sent mine the 14th. Cool. You're gonna be featured in the next one. Hopefully. It's obviously not on purpose. What? Okay, that's him. No favoritism. Okay, I can't keep up. Give me a minute to just read the chat. I've already announced that this live stream is over, so I'm just going to read the chat and see if anything needs to be talked about. So far, 24 votes. Beat reviews every Monday. Yeah, man, says 79%. Nah, man, 21%. Huh. No, man, if I have to wait, I'll wait. Cool. I love that people are understanding. Maybe every now and then tell people the date you're reading the emails from. Yeah, that's a good idea. How many got played tonight? I don't know. A lot. Guken says, thanks for the great stream. I really like your tempo of reviewing beats. Much better if it's not so stressful. Yeah, that's not going to change. I'm always going to sit here and talking about stuff and trying to pick things apart. This is not like that needs to be understood. This is not like a showcase type of thing where I'm just playing your beats without commentary, to just, that could be a playlist, whatever. Just because I have a few subscribers, that doesn't mean anything. I still want to make something out of it. In my case, it's sitting here and mentioning that the hi-hat is a little bit off, whatever. 2-minute beats for the time limit. Yeah, that is the time limit. I'm cutting things off at 2 minutes if I don't. Sometimes I just let it play. I do what I do. If you feel it's manageable. Is that why you guys are doubting this? Because you don't think I can do it? That's up to me to decide. I was really looking forward to Monday's live production session. But I have already had my tracks listened to, so easy for me to say. Yeah. I still have a lot of fun live streaming beat making sessions, so that's going to continue. And I can't see myself doing that every week. That becomes a hassle. So, and I can't see myself just not doing it because I love it. So, bi-weekly beat making sessions are gonna happen. I didn't feel good last Monday, so I just skipped it. But the plan is to do it every other week, Wednesday, Thursday, something like that. Every Monday for 1.5 hours. Could also be. Sleep more. Yeah, that's if I could. Drama on my day job and stuff just happening, being up in the air, being all crazy, makes me not being able to sleep, even if I wanted to. So just check the emails of the beats that you want to play before you start the stream. Maybe it saves you some trouble. Yeah, but it also adds a lot of time to my workflow. Check the emails of the beats you want to play. Yeah, I can't see myself doing that. It's gonna be this fragmented, me just opening up an email and noticing that it's not a file attached. That's gonna happen. Every Monday is awesome, but I don't want to overwhelm you. Stop thinking about that, guys. Doing these live streams is not that much work. If I would do stuff like, checking out the beats in beforehand and collecting my thoughts and whatever, that would take a lot of time. Whenever I'm free to just, come down here, opening the mailbox and going through them, it's going to be a lot of me reading emails and whatever, but, I like variety in the live streams. Okay, don't give each other a hard time here, because we're all in this together. We want to do this as good as possible. Accurate, do you still like your new mark scratch? Yeah, I do. That's the logo. I don't have any complaints. It just works. It's awesome. Whenever I figured out the right USB port, it's great. So, what I'm thinking here. Everyone wants some variation in the live streams. But if we keep doing this and beats just keeps coming in, we're going to sit here in January and still listen to beats that I got sent in November. To me, that's not really sustainable. Sustainable would be to do live streams every Monday. That's already in my mind. As my schedule is right now, it's supposed to be every Monday. Beat making one Monday and beat reviews next Monday. So now we're talking about keeping the schedule of doing 2 streams, 1 stream every Monday, right? But beat reviews, both of them, and adding 1 stream every other week, which is a beat making session. So you're still getting a beat making session every other week, right? and you're getting one more episode of the beat reviews. That's basically it. That's what it's going to become if we say yes to this. And please don't... Yeah, I just burped. Sorry about that. Don't worry about me in this case. Don't think about that, because if I do this, it's up to me. It's my choice. That's what I choose to do. And if you want to support what I do financially, I mean, it's not a bad thing to do. I do have a Patreon that I don't really use. I might try to find another way to do that. And I'm also going to release a sample pack that people can purchase, whatever. No. Stop picking on each other. Tumblr Beats did a great thing. He pointed out that the system is weird and he wondered where his beats was. And we realized that he sent it in later than where I am at, and he's fine with that. Everything's all good. I'm not trying to make anyone upset. He's not trying to make anyone upset. We're all friends here. It's all good. But the way I think about it in the schedule, the next episode, we're gonna come to that date, and I'm gonna play his beat, and we're all gonna listen to it and tell him what's good or what's bad about it. You know? It's all love. That's cool. That's cool. We're all on the same page here. Yeah, if Tumblr had sent his beat earlier and I skipped it or missed it, I'm not skipping anything. In that case, I'm missing it by mistake because I'm fucking something up with my email, you know. But no, it came in too late and it's going to be featured in the next one. That's fine. So, let's get back to this. I gotta sign out. But beat reviews every Monday. 78% of you are saying yes. 22% are saying no. And I guess most people that says no is not because they don't want it. It's because they think about me. At least 5% out of those 22. So yeah. No. Tumblr, don't even say sorry. You didn't know and I didn't inform. Now we've all learned something. No one's mad at anyone. Live production right now. Kidding. I'm kidding. Going to bed. I'm trying to get my sleeping schedule right again. So, we didn't use that one much, did we? That's for a beat making session. And again, send in beats. I'm gonna get to them sooner or later. That's just what it is. Whatever genre works, hip hop, rock, EDM, jazz, I don't know. Send whatever. And send it however you want. Because if I can't open it, I can't open it. I'm gonna say it. But most links and files and stuff can be opened and played. So, this was a nice stream. Had a great time being here. And I like my new setup, adding a compressor and some EQ on the mic. Seems to help out. Thanks a lot everyone for being here. I do appreciate the support. And if you want to support what I do in another way, I'm going to launch a Patreon for real, I think. And that's not going to make you, like, you know, have, words. I'm going to start up my Patreon for real sometime, and supporting me on Patreon will not become a way to skip the list and get ahead of other people, because I want things to be democratic and fair to the point it's possible, you know. So, I'm stumbling on my words. I gotta go to bed. I need some sleep. I need to take care of myself. And you guys need to take care of yourselves too. Thanks a lot for being here. Gotta sign out. Again, this is going to stay on the channel, so if you want to revisit it at a later time, feel free to do so. So, good night, guys. I love you guys for being here, and peace out.